This film, like others in the series, has been written to help students understand and enhance their performance within the various skills contained with the History National Curriculum. This presentation deals with the skill of chronology. The work in these films was undertaken by Mexborough School and gives an insight into how students should develop their skills and knowledge to progress through the national curriculum levels. We would like students to use this film and the others in the series to enhance their work and progress within the national curriculum levels and use them to illustrate their progress in seeking to have additional work marked using the request form that is contained within this website. A Level 4 student then working with chronology would be able to prove that they can do the following 4 points. Understand that there were differences between different times in the past. Understand that the past can be divided for simplicity into general different time periods. Can understand some of the main events, peoples and periods that we are discussing, and begin to identify the order in which these periods best fit. A Level 4 student on average at Plymstock School should be achieving Level 4 around Year 7. At Level 5, progress is shown in the following 3 ways. I can tell that different times in the past had the same things that were the same. In other words, students are beginning to demonstrate the process of continuity. Students are able to establish sequences of events. And students are able to describe some of the main events, peoples and period studies, and are able to do this within the context of developing their chronological framework. At Level 6, students can identify distinct differences and similarities between the past and present in order to justify their opinions, seeing not just similarities, but differences, and again understanding the process of continuity. Students can manipulate their work to take into account the influences of different time periods to explore the lives of the people that lived in different times. And students are able to identify characteristic features of past societies in relation to others, so the ability to divide up time and compare and contrast different periods in history. At Level 7, students can critically evaluate the importance of events in relation to one another, drawing upon what they are learning in Year 9 possibly, and comparing it with the previous learning undertaken in the past. Students can reflect on answers to ensure that they have a clear chronological route through history. And students can accurately identify changes with and across periods and place new knowledge in its correct historical context. At Level 8, students are able to analyse events thematically and synthesize similar situations to draw conclusions about people in the past. So evolving beyond a chronological study of history and starting to be able to approach history by theme. So for example, at GCSE in Year 10, when one looks at medicine, one might have the theme of public health or the role of women. So using the chronological understanding, but taking a specific thread and route through the history to look at one particular aspect. Students would also be critical of their own work and evaluate it to ensure that their analysis is accurate and precisely presented. An exceptional performance in the skill of chronology would be to have a unique approach in terms of being able to analyse events and manipulate chronology, deciding upon my approach to suit the needs of the situation. I'm able to think and link events in an incredibly sophisticated way and can independently explain the interrelationships between them. At this particular level of performance, this would be able to be done orally or through the student's written work. Therefore, progress between levels. At Level 4, students seeking to improve should contemplate the following 6 descriptors of prompts they could undertake to improve. Please pause where appropriate. At Level 5, students should undertake the following considerations to make progress. At Level 6, at Level 7, at Level 8, and in order to make exceptional performance levels. Please use the information and knowledge explained in this presentation to justify the performance that you think you have achieved.